What's up guys, welcome back to Let's Play Portal 2. Now we're gonna be we just rode the tubes in the last episode, and in this episode, we're gonna be heading back to GLaDOS. There's her gigantic canister that she's always in. There's a portal surface over there. This floor, and GLaDOS emergency shutdown and cake dispensary. Keep unlocked.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Well, I had no other choice. There's no portal surface
I devised a
around here.
much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
Oh,
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Not again. Here comes that. Like the lady. The same.
Oh, you were busy back there.
yeah.
Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Oh, here comes Lily.
I hate you so much.
Warning, Central Core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about!
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes!
Corrupted core, are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes she is.
No.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out, pull me
Unless
out!
a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out! Leave me in! Leave me in! Don't press it!
Don't do it. Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, alright? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more.
Stalemate resolved.
Stalemate resolved.
Please return to the core transfer bay.
Here we go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? No, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we talking?
No. Stop. No. No. No.
Jeez.
Wow! Check the out, Mark.
Stalemate
We
associate.
did it! I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh,
Yeah, you're
right, yeah, the
pretty
escape
massive.
lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift called. Look how small you are down there. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything, but wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it?
No.
Oh, maybe it's time I did something then.
No,
What
I
are
don't
you
think
doing?
that.
No, no, no.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around.
I haven't talked.
Who's the boss? It's me.
I
Ah!
haven't done anything. Actually, I've been doing all the work.
See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron hunt you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
Well, time to go into the bowels of the earth, like the Oracle turret said. Aperture Science Innovators. Not Aperture Laboratories, Aperture Science Innovators. Giving the gift of knowledge to man.
Hi. So,
That's GLaDOS.
how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
GLaDOS is basic. You remember the Oracle turret said Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and pecked by birds. That's basically like, since Wheatley is in charge of the entire facility, Wheatley is basically god of this facility. And he cast GLaDOS, who gives the gift of knowledge to man, into the bowels of the facility. And right there, he's pecked by birds. But yeah, look at this old place. You remember Wheatley said this place goes down for miles, all sealed off years ago? Yeah, this is that sealed off place. All sorts of broken bits down here, old test chambers, old. And here's the major sealed off part. Keep out. Do not enter. Condemned testing area. but we have no other way to go. The only place we can go is into this condensed testing area. Really? But yeah, we need to keep heading down. Keep out. Do not enter. We need to keep heading towards this condemned testing area. So they keep locked behind this gigantic door, which, if we had developer commentary for, you'll see. I'll tell you what the developer commentary says. Right after, so, what's behind this gigantic door? The condemned testing area. But how is it going to lead to that condemned testing area? Portal 2. The game with the world's most gigantic door, with behind it the world's smallest door. Actually, not the world's smallest door, a small door. It's not even any sort of super fancy door, it's just push, open. It's just one of those doors. Yeah, Aperture Science has always had this way of like overdoing stuff. Danger. Acid. I like the little images. It's always a guy like that. Still bits falling down after all these years. But yeah, this is the place that I kept mentioning, but we still haven't seen the characters that I'm talking about. And no, I'm not talking about Omega Wheatley over there. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. That's basically what I'm going to call the Wheatley when he is taking over the facility. I'm just going to call him Omega Wheatley. Okay, I see the opening here. Let's get back there. And here he is. The world's, or actually my favorite character in the entire game, and one of two characters that I'm going to be talking about with that theory that I heard.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science.
Cave
Astronauts,
Johnson.
war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
There's the other
Now,
one.
you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Yep.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Okay. I kind of messed that up. I should have kept going. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah, he's one of my all-time favorite characters in this game. And also, see those buttons next to those doors? If we press them.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
We get an achievement for activating all these doors.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Best case scenario, you'll get some superpowers. Worst case, you'll get tumors, which we'll cut out. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to shoot a portal there, and we want to head down a level. Shoot a portal down there, and jump down the elevator shaft. Yep. Pump station area. Gel pressure control. Active. Welcome to the introduction of gels. Now I realize most people have probably played this game, but you know, I like acting like, you know, people. I still enjoy, you know, sort of letting people who haven't, because I know there are probably some people who still haven't played this game. But, safety first, but not at apple first. Hey, you can see, I can see myself in there for a second. Most people think that it cost, like, some people at my school.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Some people in my school were like complete morons, and they were like, you know, if you touch yourself through a portal, that'll cause some sort of time paradox. And I'm just like, no, it'd be the same as touching yourself on the back. I mean, if you touch yourself through like a time portal, it might, but you know, if it's just a normal portal like here in Portal.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
The test is unsolvable without your Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. However, we have an upgraded version of that quantum tunneling device known as the Aperture Science handheld portal device. Yep. And the blue gel. Blue gel is amazing. These are what the old buttons look like. So what we're gonna want is a cube. There's the cubes dispensary. Ah, there's the button. And that's what the old storage cubes look like.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Yep. Gabe Johnson. Out there. I made a wrong turn.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Okay then. This is reminiscent of a section in Portal 1. I love the music that plays when you're on gel. Ah. Yeah. There's the exit. Darn it.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Okay. That explains why it repulses. But something tells me that it would either crush you if you got covered in it, or it would...
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
I just love the way how he says it so casually, like, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Okay. I always get stuck on this part. Okay, there.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Anyway, this is where... Oh, I did that wrong.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Don't worry, just get Foxy to bite off your frontal lobe, or to mangle, or one of the two, I don't know. Just get an animatronic to bite off your frontal lobe, cost a bite of 87, and you're all good.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Oh yes, water.
and keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Oh, I've been going for 30 minutes now, so that's probably gonna be the end of this episode. So, see you guys next video. Bye bye.